But I want to get your thoughts on this last topic, because all the law enforcement things, I'm packing them into one day with you, the Gabby Petito stuff. So, listen, her family is going after the Utah police, saying that it's really their fault that they didn't step in. They're suing the police for $50 million in a wrongful death lawsuit. Do you think that this was warranted, and do they have a case here?
I don't think they have a case. They're looking for the police department to settle. That's all they're doing. They're no different than Breonna Taylor's family. It's no different than George Floyd, Michael Brown. I mean, George Floyd, at least somebody got arrested. Michael Brown, the police officer was innocent. They still paid his family out. So what people do, and what the public may not understand, is that you can sue anybody for anything. The difference is, will this police department settle with the family for some money? Now, let's go back to the Petito case and just walk through what exactly happened with the police involvement. They were pulled over because someone called in. They pulled her out of the vehicle. They separated the two. They interviewed them. According to what I saw, they should have took the female to jail because she admitted to assaulting her boyfriend, and he had injuries, and he said she assaulted him. They should have took her to jail. But then the family would have been mad that they took her to jail, even though she ended up being the victim of a murder. So they can't sue them when what they were doing was trying to mitigate taking somebody to jail, ruining their lives, damaging their reputation. They separated the two of them. They sent them to two different places. These are strategic ways that police officers handle conflict without sending people to jail and ruining their career. They are the ones who voluntarily reconvened together, finished their trip, and ended up in a murder-suicide situation. So the police, in my opinion, they acted in the best interest of both citizens. They acted in due diligence with good faith, and they separated the two of them. Now, if the police would have allowed them to leave in the same vehicle and the murder had occurred then I would say, hey, the police may have some guilt here. But they did separate them. They had him go to a hotel, her go to a separate place. They asked her, did she feel comfortable? And at the end of the day, she made the decision, unfortunately, to go back with this man, and he ended up killing her.
I'm glad you brought that up too. I mean, clearly all of your points I agree with. That's why I just let you talk, because I agree with you wholeheartedly, and I'm glad that you're saying it. I thought the same thing when I heard it. It's like, listen, these officers see two young kids, they're fighting, take her to jail? Okay, maybe, but they're thinking, hey, this is two people fighting. They got back together, they finished their trip. Again, tragedy ensued after that, but it's not the police's fault. It's nobody's fault but Brandon's and Brandon Laundrie's. But listen, Brandon Tatum,